Why, I remember my grandfather died when he was 90 years old. At that time I was a kid, but I remember him. He was in very good shape, and at the same time, all his teeth exist in his mouth at that time. I am in my 20s right now, and I already have lost two of my teeth. How you guys doing? I hope you are fine. Thank you very much for clicking my YouTube channel. I'm Team Elisa. I'm back again with a new video, and today, guys, for the second time, we're gonna talk about the happiness. I have talked about happiness in another video, and I will leave the link of that video in the description down below for anyone who actually wants to see it. Okay, today, guys, we're gonna talk about the steps in order to be happy, how to be happy. Okay, I will give you some steps that will help you to be happy. Okay, so let's dive into it, right? Let's do it. Okay, I will not exaggerate and say after you watch this you're gonna be the happiest person in the planet. This is going to be exaggeration, but of course after you watch this the amount of the happiness in your life will increase, which is something that's really good, right? Okay, step number one, guys, you need to play sport. You need to practice sport, because guys, when you practice sport, first of all, sport is going to makes you in a good shape, okay, and also will help you to empower your immune system, okay, which is something that's really good. Every person wants to be like in a good fit, in a good health, which is something that it make you very sexy. So that's why people like to be like in a good fit. So practice sport it has very good impact. Number two, guys, you need to move from city to rural areas. If you have the ability to move from the city to the rural areas, please, guys, do it, because that has a great impact in your life. Scientifically have proved that people who actually live in the rural areas is the most happiest people in the world, most healthiest people in the world. In any country, if you go to the rural area, you could find people in the rural area are very happy. So if you get opportunity to go to the rural areas, just do it, right, guys? You're gonna be very happy. Okay, you're gonna first of all, the food in the rural areas is fresh because they don't use too much chemicals, okay, and at the same times, the air there is very pure, because there is not too much toxics, there is not too much pollution, there is not too many cars, and there is not too many factories and buildings like the city. So that's why life there is a different thing. The different things. If people now start talk about longevity, people talk about like how long we live, right? But people who actually live in the rural areas, they live longer. Why, I remember my grandfather died when he was 90 years old. At that time I was a kid, but I remember him. He was in very good shape, and at the same time, all his teeth exist in his mouth at that time. I am in my 20s right now, and I already have lost two of my teeth, right? That's mean when I get 50, I don't think I will have teeth anymore. So that's why it's a bad thing, right? So yeah. So please, if you get opportunity to move to the rural areas, do it, guys, because life there is full of good things to discover, and also it's happy to move from the city to the rural areas, right, guys? Okay, number three, stop watching news. Okay, see, guys, in life there is a good news and bad news, to be honestly, but in the media, in the TV, when you watch news, you just could find bad news. I don't know why they don't mention the good news. They all the time like to mention the bad news: murder, crimes, I don't know, disasters, crisis. I don't know why they focus with the bad news all the time. They consume bad news. So I stopped watching news. I don't want, because this is a big amount of negativity, guys. When you every day you watch bad news, you felt this life is a bad place to live in. And so I decided to stop watching news anymore. Someone will say, all right, I can't just stop watching TV. Okay, watch TV, watch funny show, okay? Watch a funny movie or a comedy movie. It's gonna be better for you. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna increase the amount of the happiness hormone, okay? But that's number 4. You need to sleep early and wake up early. Okay, someone will say, all right, what does mean? You know, when you sleep early and wake up early, first of all, this is very healthy for you and yourself. Number 2 is going to, you know, increase the productivity of yourself. Like, you become very productive, you become very energetic, right? It has great I started to do that, like, I don't know, 4 months ago, and now it's made different in my life, and I will continue to do it. You know, I will not stop to sleep early and wake up early, because I just tested the, you know, the benefit, right? Last one, guys, you need to surround yourself with positive people, with the people you like most. You know, let's say, for example, you live in an area or you live in a neighborhood where you don't like the people, or people don't like you. So in this case, you need to move from that place. Or if you can't move from that place, just avoid those people, because they will, you know, you will not feel happy around them. So that's why, as much as possible, try to avoid them if you can't move from this place. Even in the workplace, if there is one of your colleagues are not, you know, you are not good with them, try to avoid them. Okay, try to avoid them. I really hope for any person who actually watches this video to be happy. Right, guys, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.
Alikolana buso wami au kolana